So my dad grew up, Grant Rohloff, in the Hollywood Hills. One day he got in trouble and got sent to the dean's office. I don't know what grade it was, 10th or 11th grade in Hollywood High. He had just gotten into surfing, he told me. And he met this Mickey Dora, and I remember Mickey and him were talking about like, hey, you know, I think there is a South Swell in. And the dean wasn't in his office, they were actually in his waiting room. And so Mickey said to my dad, hey, Grant, Malibu should be firing. Let's boogie, we're out of here, you know. So they like hightailed it out, surfed Malibu, and that started their friendship off. My dad started apprenticing also right after that, a little while after that, for John Severson. He got so into it, he got a Bolex camera way back when, he told me, and he started filming himself and stopped working for John. So the first movie he made, which actually came out in 1960, was called The Wonderful World of Surfing. And my mom would do tickets too. She would take tickets and he would be, you know, doing the projector and everything. He probably made a total of, I would say, 10 or 12 surf movies. He started dabbling in some skateboard shorts. He made this other movie called Surf and Skate. And then he did Wet and Wild, I remember. And then it was probably towards the mid to later 60s, he did this movie called Huh, H-U-H, like, huh? You know, and it was this kaleidoscope montage of like all this different stuff of like skateboarding and women and love-ins and like motorcycling and just everything just compiled together, and kind of no rhyme or reason, just put music, live narration, and that was right around the time when my dad met Timothy Leary. And he was having fun making these movies, you know. It was actually a really nice, creative way. He was doing what he enjoyed so much and just like doing, you know, like wasn't doing corporate America. He was just kind of footloose. He used to say footloose and fancy free. My dad was pretty well received and respected around the world through his lens, because I remember he just was so creative, this non-pretentious, soulful character, you know, that, you know, he just had so much creativity. He started shooting in the 70s too, so the longboard kind of era kind of phased more into the shortboard era. During his filming sessions, he would have his still camera, and so he started compiling all these stills. I have a website and I, you know, market all my dad's stuff for the public to kind of get images, and I work with a lot of, you know, interior designers. And collabs I do with a lot of companies on apparel, because his images are kind of iconic. You know, people really yearn and want to go back to that time and era.